Hello, my fellow adventurers, and welcome to a new special edition in the New World series. Today, we're going to discuss the changes that you should expect in this morning's 1.0.1 update. And without further delay, let's go! Before we get started, make sure you guys head over and check out the New World Adventures series. I'll walk you through the most epic portions of discovering and saving Eternum. I would love for you to play along with me in this series, so make sure you hit that subscribe to know when we have new content. Bugs. Where would the software development world be without bugs? In our line of business, a bug isn't just a bug. It's a feature. It's a capability. It's a little pizzazz in the software that gives it personality. Unfortunately, for the end user, it can cause some problems. So what's being covered in this first update to New World since launch? No more AFKing? New World developers gave us a hint that this was coming, but for obvious reasons, they were keeping exactly how they will be handling AFKers under wraps. My assumption is that they'll be looking for repetitive and time-consistent movement from a player that produces no fruitful results. Basically, if you've got a script running that has your character back and forth every few seconds, they'll be able to pick up on this. On top of cracking down on those who are trying to skirt the AFK time limit, they've reduced the time limit before you'll be kicked from 25 minutes to 20 minutes. To be fair, I already thought it was 20 minutes, so I'm not complaining, but you can expect an AFK warning message after 15 minutes of no input to the machine. I'm unsure if this message will display if an AFK workaround has been identified or if you'll just be removed from the server. Let's talk about that queue. If you haven't already, check out my first video in the New World Adventure series where I cover some tips to help with the queue time. Since that video, the development teams have been working on implementing the promised character transfer capability. On launch, it said that this would be ready in 2 weeks, but the patch notes only state that they're working on this feature and they're going to have more information for us at the end of this week. You can expect to see some hints of the transfer system in the game after this update, so be aware of that. We're also related to the queue. If you have ever been waiting and clicking into the game to check where your position was, and then selected the fun X or cancel buttons because your body doesn't listen to your brain, me too. Well, now there's a fix for that. You'll be prompted with a "Are you sure?" pop-up if you accidentally click out of the queue. And for those who purposely left the queue, we adore you. Keep it up, big guy. So what's happening with War? There is a minor change in War that will hopefully make a big difference in gameplay. Unfortunately, it might not all be good. Turrets used during War will no longer be a lobbed attack or projectile. Instead, they will be considered hit scan weapons. On one hand, this will significantly, hopefully, reduce the lag experience during wars. On the other hand, having a hit scan weapon means that it would take less skill to hit targets. I smell a nerf coming in the future, but only time will tell. Along with the major changes, there are at least 11 minor changes that the developers included in this release patch notes. I'm only going to cover a couple of the big ones, but you can access the full list through the link in the description below. Number 1. You will no longer have to claim titles every single time you enter New World. This was more of a minor annoyance that didn't affect gameplay, but I wonder if they also fixed the bug where you were sometimes given titles that you hadn't earned, like Rapier Expert or Spear Expert. Number 2, fixed some players not being able to be hit. I don't know about you, but I definitely came across this one, and not just with other players. Sometimes the monsters in Eternum as well, and it definitely wasn't my bad aim. They were bugged. It wasn't me. Number 3, fixed crashes related to Twitch integrations. This is great news for those of you who have linked your Twitch. If you haven't, make sure you do and check me out at twitch.tv/PhoenixBell every Monday, Thursday, and Saturday to get those New World drops. Number 4, fixed unlimited looting containers. Apparently there were containers that you could just loot over and over again. And I'm a little sad that I didn't see this one, and I'm a little sad no one told me about it, to be fair. And finally, they fixed the annoying abandoning event notification that would persist at the top right of your screen. If you ran in too close to a corruption event, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. So that wraps up the major and minor bugs that we were consistently seeing in New World this week. What bugs have you experienced since playing New World? Make sure to check out that full patch notes through the link in the description below. And until next time, stay happy and stay healthy. Why would I help you?
I've deserved nothing.
It looks like you can get out in the corners. Oh, did you just drop down lower? You dropped down lower.
Help me.
Nope.
Help me.
Why would I help you?
Help me, please.
I don't want to help you.
Come on, pull my feet. They pull my feet.
I'm pulling your feet. It's just, it's not.
Ah!
Can I like, maybe I can heal you out of it. No. No.
Unstuck?
Oh, you're TPing out.
Well, there's an unstuck in the menu.
Oh.
Come over here.